call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation following.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials, give them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
Amen. Roll call, please.
Ellen?
Here.
LaFour?
Here.
Mistrovich?
Here.
Reindell?
Here.
Ricks?
Here.
Schultz?
Here.
Warren?
Here.
Good to see everybody here this evening. Any audience comments on any non-agenda items? I don't believe we have any audience this evening, so we'll move to approval of minutes. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Adoption of agenda, Mr. City Manager, any changes?
No changes.
Council, any changes? Being that, accept the motion to accept the agenda as presented.
I'll make the motion. Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on that? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda?
Approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There's no discussion on a consent agenda motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We have three items for consideration. The first one being consideration of special request, Richmond Knights of Columbus, the annual Tootsie Roll sale. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider a request received from the Richmond Knights of Columbus to conduct their annual Tootsie Roll sale on Friday, October 6th and Saturday, October 7th, with Sunday, October 8th being reserved as a inclement weather date. Normally, administration recommends that the service clubs not be allowed to solicit donations at Main and Division from 2:30 to 3:30 for the school traffic. Other than that, it's a pretty routine item that comes before you every year.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion to approve the request received from the Knights of Columbus to conduct their Tootsie Roll sale at the intersection of Main Division and County Line and St. Clair Highway on the city side on Friday, October 6th and Saturday, October 7th, 2023, with Sunday, October 8th being reserved as an inclement weather date from dawn to dusk, and that the Knights of Columbus agree not to be in the Main Division intersection Friday, October 6th from 2:30 to 3:30, and further, the Knights of Columbus agree to sign a liability waiver.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Hope for good weather for him. Item number 2, consideration of scheduling a quarterly roundtable meeting date. Mr. City Manager?
Council is being asked to schedule the next quarterly roundtable. The quarterly roundtable provides opportunities for the city council to discuss specific areas of concern in more detail in a workshop format without taking formal action on matters. We normally have the roundtables the months of January, April, July, and October. The two meeting dates for the regular council meetings are October 2nd and October 16th.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to schedule the special quarterly roundtable meeting of the City Council for October 16th, 2023 at City Hall beginning at 5:30 p.m.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 3 is consideration of scheduling the 2024 council meeting schedule. Mr. City Manager.
In order to comply with the requirements of the Open Meetings Act, council must establish the schedule of council meetings for the upcoming year. Once again, the schedule that's been provided to you is for the first and third Mondays of every month at 7 p.m. The January 3rd meeting has been scheduled for the first Wednesday due to the holiday, and due to the Labor Day holiday, the first meeting in September has been scheduled for the first Tuesday of that month.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt the 2024 City Council meeting schedule as presented.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Any discussion on this item? Pretty cut and dry. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Miscellaneous matters from the city manager, sir.
Just a reminder to residents, be a little careful on Division Road the next few weeks. DTE and their subcontractor are replacing all of the wood utility poles from the low plank substation down to Division Road and then out to Gratiot. So while they're doing that within the city limits, they are shifting traffic sometimes into that center turn lane and using that as a travel lane. So just be aware, and I know sometimes they're working on the weekends, like this past Saturday, they dropped off the poles. So just be careful.
Very good. Council comments, Jim?
Nothing, Mayor.
Emily?
Nothing, thank you.
John?
Nothing.
Bob?
All set.
Nothing. I'm all set, thank you.
All right, well, let's go to the issues at hand here. The Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be shown in the park Saturday, September 23rd at dusk. That's on the big 20-foot screen that the Parks and Rec have. There's a new day and time for the Auditorium Youth Open Gym, Sundays 2 to 5. Also, City Recreation Department will again be hosting the 2023 Scarecrow Decorating Contest along Main Street. Questions, 727-3064 will get you into the Parks and Rec. The 6th Annual Living History Cemetery Walk put on by the Historical Society. That will be going on, where's the date? September 30th. For questions on that, also contact Mary Ellen at 586-808-2953. Today being the 18th of September, we have an EDC meeting on the 21st at 7 o'clock. The Public Library will be having their puzzle sale the 23rd, this Saturday from 10 to 2. The TIFA will be meeting on the 27th at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. And the cemetery walk that we talked about by the Historical Society will be on the 30th. Our next regular scheduled meeting will be at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. Is there any other business of the City Council this evening? If not,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
motion been made and supported. There is no discussion on adjournment motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thanks for being with us.